going on, Jerome's? I got a thing for the finer things. That's right, Minnesota Vikings on the road in Seattle. Tough to do. Seahawks can be a very difficult team, and the Vikings, they didn't have their best stuff at times throughout the games, especially defensively. They sort of gave it away now. Offensive stagnant at times, but when they needed a play on both sides of the ball, they got after it, and they got a big-time impressive win. Vikings improved to 13-2, and with the Eagles losing, the Vikings control their own destiny in the NFC. They already did in the NFC North with the Lions, and now if they finish out with 2 more wins, they will win the division. They will have the 1 seed. It's not bad for a rebuilding season, right? Not bad. And slinging Sammy Darnold. I mean, so Darnold 3 touchdown performance, and the fact that he cold-blooded. The Vikings lost all the momentum. Geno and company just marched down, even though A.J. Barner did not catch the ball. But Darnold just calmly led the team down, got dinged up, communications went out on the sideline, and just chucked the game winner to Justin frickin' Jefferson, right? And just franchise tag him. Like, let's run this back, because all right, so say that Darnold works the best here. He won't work as well with the Raiders or the Giants or the Titans. I think he knows that too. And we believe in J.J. McCarthy. I think that he's going to be great, right? But Darnold is great right now. We always say, don't let good be the enemy of great. What if he is great? Because Sam Darnold right now is playing like a top 5 quarterback, and he ain't 5. And if you disagree with that, you're either stupid or a liar. So which one is it? Objectively, Sam Darnold is just dialed in. He's dealing right now. And I think the Vikings should see if the chemistry with him and Justin Jefferson and Addison, obviously, and Hockenson and Kevin O'Connell, we got to see this out. Especially, we'll see what happens the rest of the year. Right now, if you had to make the choice right now, I would franchise tag Sam Darnold. And yeah, it's $42 million. You can work the cap and restructure deals and signings, and you can make it work and still retain your guys and still be big players in free agency, which the Vikings should be, especially along the interior offensive line. But I digress. Anyways, winners and losers from Vikings-Seahawks. Winner number 1, Justin Jefferson. All right, so you almost forget that he is him. And now you could put Darnold at 1-2 as man of the match. Actually, we should make them co-men of the match, but it doesn't matter. But Jefferson, 10 for $144 and 2. Oh, I didn't know that the gritty was illegal now, right? But just that kill shot at the end, the 39-yarder, I mean, that was Jefferson calling game. And he was doubled on that play too. Winner number 2, Kevin O'Connell. He's coach of the year. And it's not even close, especially if and when the Vikings secure the division and the 1 seed. It's hands down. 31 wins since 2022, most in the NFL. 13-2, second 13-win season here with the Vikings, and he's got a couple more. 33 regular season wins since 2022. They've had 31 single-score wins since 2021. That's a stat. The math wasn't math in there, but I feel like Kwesi and Kevin O'Connell, it was foolish of the Wilfs not to extend them before the start of the year, because now the price of the brick is going up. Like, it's going to be a pretty penny extending Kevin O'Connell and Kwesi. And yes, they both deserve extensions right now. Winner number 3, Andrew Van Ginkel, two sacks. And not just big-time sacks, but when they happen. So third down, killing momentum, which was great, as well as his second sack, pushing them deep into field goal range where they were stuck. They had to kick a 60-yarder, and they came up short. AVG, career high, 11 sacks, getting after things, 11. Winner number 4, Sam Darnold. I mean, what else can you say? 32 passing touchdowns on the season, a career high, as well as 22 of 35 for 246, 3 touchdowns, a $112.3 quarterback rating, which is good. And not just putting up fluff stats. When you needed a big-time, big balls, cojones drive, down 4 in a hostile environment, no problem. Just no problem. I loved it, man. Winner number 5, Theo Jackson. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Woo-hoo. Theo's for real. So Harrison Smith out of the foot. You theorized that Theo Jackson play a lot more, and he did. Initially, it was Bobby McCain, but he gave way to Theo Jackson. Had a huge tackle to force a 4th and 14 earlier, and then they kicked the field goal, which they missed, and then he called game with the interception. I love Theo Jackson, man. Like, Theo's been a coach's favorite for a long time, and I think that Theo would be the guy to replace Harrison Smith or Beasley if either of them retire/leave respectively this season. And Theo's going to be a player, man. Also, someone else is going to be a player. Diamond Dallas Turner, getting the party started. Interception, also 3 tackles, few pressures. Plus, you can tell, like, after the interception, he had a little bit of bounce in his step. Like, he was playing with a lot of confidence out there. And the Vikings, they only got to Geno twice, both of them AVG, but they were hitting Geno. Like, Geno was getting put on the ground. Like, he was feeling it towards the end. Winner number 7, Josh Metellus. So with Harrison out, Metellus, who plays all over the place anyway, really absorbed a lot of Harrison's duties as well. Just said duty. But just the hustle blitzes, the run fits, and he had 7 tackles plus 2 quarterback hits. Like, he was harassed. His harassment of Geno led to the Diamond Dallas Turner interception, and he was moving Geno off the spot all day. Winner number 8, Jordan Addison, touchdown on the opening drive, 5 for 35. Could have had a larger day, but it is what it is, and Addison's just tough. I mean, you're on the road against a very tough and physical secondary, but 3 was still free and doing the damn thing. Winner number 9, safety Cameron Bynum. Beasley, 6 tackles, some great run fits, as well as a pass broken up on 3rd down that shot up the seam to JSN. Aaron Jones, 1,000-yard season, just passed it on the ground, 18 for 67. Now, 3.7 yards per carry. It doesn't say that that's great, but had ripped off a couple of great runs. Also pitched in 3 catches for 26 yards. Cashman outside, how about that? Led the team with 12 tackles, 9 of them solo. Was great just filling the middle. Should have come up with that interception. Yeah, but also Ivan Pace Jr., it sounds like he's going to be back for Green Bay. So I love it. The Bash brothers back together. Byron Murphy Jr. returning to Seattle. The UW alum, a big 3rd down stop, played tight coverage all day. I do not put the JSN touchdown on him, as he was clearly picked by Tyler Lockett, which obviously went uncalled. Also 10 tackles. Like, 7 was out there making plays, man. Like, extend Murph. Let's get the the dropkick Murphys back together, singing Murphy lullabies. That's right. Winner number 13, Trent Sherfield. I feel like every single week we have to tweet out Trent Sherfield is a dog. He is legitimately unblockable as a punt gunner, and is always making big-time plays. And also, it's not just like a Diamond Dan Chisena play. By the way, did you see Dan Chisena caught a ball for the Panthers today? That's crazy. But it's not just that he's fast and get down there, but he's fast, can get down there. He can break things down, as well as he can make the tackle. Right, great open field tackler. Love me some Trent Sherfield. Also, when he's on offense, he's a dog as a run blocker. Trent Sherfield should go to the Pro Bowl, and also I just keep him in the fold. Like, Sherfield, stud. Speaking of stud, Ryan Wright, that 63-yard field bending punt was great, man. Also, this team digging deep, and like we said at the jump, they didn't have their best at times during this game, offensively and defensively. Defense looked gassed. They got marched on by Seattle, and they gave up the lead. But guess what? When they needed a play, Darnold found Jefferson. When they needed a play on defense, they got a 3-and-out, as well as sealed the game with an interception. So it says a lot about the character of this team. Also, saying a lot about character is annual holiday fundraiser. You guys know what it is. Every dollar donated show in December, Salvation Army Toys for Tots will go to Salvation Army Toys for Tots. Nailed it. Super Chats, Venmos, Cash Apps, all the ways you guys support the show. Also, if you donate directly to them, skew more towards Salvation Army because Toys for Tots is wrapping up, but direct links are in the description. And if you do that, shoot us an email, and we'll include you in the tally. Currently at about 6,600, thanks to longtime OG Jerome Jake Nelson dropping a dime, $1,000 at Toys for Tots. Love to see that. It's fantastic. Something less than fantastic. The losers, the Bears. You had one job, right? Now, even though the Vikings control their own destiny over the Lions, it would be nice to get a little bit of breathing room, right? You know what I mean? But the Bears, whatever. Also, the taunting penalty, Jefferson. So Jefferson just does the gritty, whereas Marlon Humphrey can just stick the ball out in front of a Steelers' face on that pick 6 last night. But that's not taunting. Stupid. Cam Robinson gave up that deep sack, but overall, that's what she said. But overall, it was a good day. Interior offensive line, too much quick pressure right in Darnold's face. Plus, it's not just the blitzes. It's a lot of simple things. We said this over and over and over again. It's these simple things, the T&E stunts, the TNT stunts, the delayed blitzes that just they can't handle, right? And I'm over. Hey, even if you franchise tag Darnold, Rob Brzezinski, Cap, Thug Life can still find a way. Left guard, Tevin Jenkins from the Bears. Center, Ryan Kelly from the Colts. Right guard, Trey Smith from the Chiefs. I don't care how much it costs. I'm tired of Bradbury. I'm tired of the gong show of guards. Well, maybe this one will work. No. Fix it. And then guess what? The Vikings will become freaking juggernauts because that's what happens. Because Darius will be back. Hell, maybe Cam Robinson wants to come back, play some guard too. And then Brian O'Neill, of course, is the real deal. Come on. Penalties on Gilmore. Ticky-tacky. Soft. Marshmallowy. It's like they're trying to pick on Gilmore, which you don't want that. And also, I was always sort of indifferent with DK Metcalf. Now I despise him. Like, no one talks ish to Stephon Gilmore except for Vikings fans. That's it. Also, hey, no offensive pass interference in Pacific Northwest. So DK clearly pushed off. Like, it was a Drew Pearson push off of Nate Wright where he extended the arm on the touchdown. Just watch it right here. BS. It's ridiculous. Also, Lockett set the pick on the Jackson Smith and Jigba touchdown as well. But the fake punt spot. There was a reason why the TV broadcast didn't show the clear sideline angle. They showed from like behind the Vikings defense because everyone knew that spot was fugazi. It was a fraud. It was ridiculous. No, it was. Also, the dropped interceptions. Like Gilmore dropped one, Cashman dropped one, Shaq dropped one. Geno should have had at least 5 picks today. Let's be honest. Also, lastly, Adam Amin, Mark Sanchez. Could you get any more in the bag for the Seahawks? It sounded like I was listening to the Seattle radio broadcast. And it's fine. Hey, get excited for both teams. But the way that they were poo-pooing on the Vikings and openly rooting for Seattle, like I thought that Adam Amin was just going to climax all over the booth when Seattle took the lead late on that Geno non-touchdown to A.J. Barner, which Barner clearly did not catch when in contact with the ground. But, yeah, that's right. Just call it both ways. Just call a spade, right? But it's all right. Vikings still emerge victorious. Tough win on the road. 13-2, what to do? Not bad for a rebuilding year. Not bad for over under 6.5. They've doubled up 6.5. That's right. And now take care of business at home against the greasy grabbing Green Bay Packers, and then march into Detroit. Whoop their ass. Like, I don't care about Ben Johnson. I don't care. Oh, he designed a play where you fake fall down. Cool. Don't care anything about that. Go in there, blow the doors off them, win the North, win the 1 seed, and we'll go from there. Woo. Oh, man. But that's it. Vikings, Seahawks, winners and losers. Who are yours? Let us know in the comment section below. You guys know what to do. Skull, production value.